Hi, I am going to show you some of my best summer thrifted finds that I have found recently. Um, I am plus size. I am also tall. So I am 5'9" and I weigh about like 260 to 270, just kind of depending on what's going on. Um, so I wanted to kind of show you some things I have found thrifting and how I would style those. Because I know thrifting as a plus size person can feel really hard. And then, like, styling things could be part of the problem. So, this video is definitely like for educational purposes to show y'all what to look for when thrifting and like how to style it. So yeah, just have some fun summer things. A few things I want to show you that are simple. Because I am tall, it's really hard in my apartment to get my whole body and my head in the same shot. So when I'm modeling the fits, I'll be talking in my microphone, but you might not actually see my lovely face because it's just, yeah, that part is hard for me with my apartment and my current equipment. But anyway, hopefully you like my thrifted finds. Let's get right into it. Okay, first I wanted to start with this simple black ribbed tank top I got thrifting recently. The jeans I got a long time ago, but I just wanted to use them to show off how like very simple this fit or this piece is and how you can easily fit it with like jeans. Um and I have another like a button up I got that I'm going to show you it styled. But yeah, it's just a very comfy, like it's got lots of coverage in the armpit area. And I'm not wearing a bra because I don't really do that anymore. And it doesn't really, oh, there's my face. It doesn't really like, you have to like literally be pulling down. Like that's something my dog would do is like pull down on the shirt. But this could easily be layered and be like a really comfy, like low exposure, low coverage kind of outfit. And yeah, it started. Let me grab the button up to show you. Okay, so as you can see, it's really simple. Just paired it with a fun button up. I am also non-binary. If you also has the tag on it, I just took a tag off, so it must have had two. But I am non-binary, so things that can both kind of be masculine and feminine are important to me. So like this whole look with like the classic blue jean, black tank top, and a fun like kind of like almost like a summery button up is very nice for me. So like I really like this look, and I'll kind of get closer so you can see the patterns. It's very, and yeah, sometimes I do my button ups like I like doing like a half. The half tuck in is really popular. I haven't quite started doing that, but yeah, I found these in this tank and this shirt in the same thrift haul. So I think it's a really good example of how you can find things. I do think I found them both in the men's section. I'm not sure. Maybe I should keep better track of that. But I do look in the women's and the men's section, and I look beyond my size, but I'll talk about that more. This is my second most recent summer find that I am obsessed with. I have already worn this so many ways. This is actually like a slip dress. So it's very like not necessarily see-through, but kind of sheer, I guess. I wear it with no bra. I do recommend wearing panties underneath of it, especially if you're going out. But it's kind of, I just like the like natural, like summery, like yellow look. And I just like how I like showing off my rolls and my belly. So I like how it kind of highlights those. So I really like it. I'll show you the back. Pretty simple. But I like that it's simple because it's easy to pair with stuff. And again, being non binary, it's easy to dress it up like masculine or feminine. I have some other dresses like this. Definitely check in like the lingerie or like the sleepwear section at the thrift store because they sneak these things in. And a lot of times they'll be sized and you might think it might be too small for you, but because they make them kind of loose fitting sometimes, if you're like a plus size person that likes tight fitting clothes, it can kind of work for you. But yeah, just wearing this with like nothing over your shoulders and some shoes or like some fishnets would be a really easy way to like feminine or make it look like a feminine look. And then I have something I thrifted recently that I've been pairing with things and pairing I paired it with this, so I'm going to show you it that way real quick. Hang on one second. Okay, this spider shirt is literally like a queerdo's dream. Like it is so perfect. It's like a long, like look how it's almost as long as this dress. I think it's like a 4X or something crazy. And I definitely got it in the men's section. I say something crazy because that's way bigger than I normally wear. Um, because I try to make myself look feminine, I like wearing tight fitting stuff, but I've been playing around more with doing like more masculine leaning looks because that doesn't change how feminine I feel, right? So I've not really done the oversized like Billie Eilish t-shirt type situation. Even though I know like that's popular with plus size people, I just have never been that way, and so it's kind of fun to explore being that way for once. But yeah, definitely super like femme leaning, but also very much masculine because of this. I love it so much. Okay, this by far is like one of my favorite thrifted items like ever. Point blank, period. I almost passed this up and then I went back and looked at it again and I realized it was a sequined romper. And I'm not really a romper person because I'm really tall. So I'm just like long all around. So the romper thing just doesn't really work for my proportions most of the time. But I really like this. And even though it kind of shows off my belly, I really don't mind because I like that. And it's the sequins, like, obviously, if you're like not into textures like this, the sequins don't feel great, but it's like really stretchy. Um, so it's very comfy, and like the lining on the inside is very nice. And it can honestly, like, it kind of cinches here in the middle, but you can definitely like adjust it if you prefer or like prefer. I think that's why it works for my weird, like, my weird body shape because most rompers I've tried like don't. They don't yeah, I don't know. They just don't. But this is really cute. I did a photo shoot in it with my friend recently. Make sure to check out my Instagram if you haven't already. Those are definitely on there. But yeah, I'm in love with this so much. Purple is my favorite color. Obviously, this is a pretty like revealing romper, so it's very like I guess femme in presentation, but it's also like super just queer in the way it looks. So I love it so much, and it's maybe one of my most favorite finds, like maybe ever thrifting. Period. Period.